Hey guys, so it's been a little while since I posted anything. Not that long, but basically my life has turned upside down with the miscarriage. Well, no, first the rat, surprise pregnancy, miscarriage, and then we had about a week where I was getting the group things, coming out of, my sadness, my depression, I guess, from having the miscarriage. And all of a sudden, everybody got sick. Like, literally down the line. Allie, like, right after Mother's Day. Allie started getting sick. Then Levi. Then me. And finally Joe. Levi got it the worst, like, when he started getting his cold, Allie spiked some high fevers, but she would allow us to give her Motrin and whatever, and we were able to control it. She ate, she drank normal, her diapers stayed normal, that sort of thing, so got her through it. Levi, on the other hand, when his hit, he has a hard time with us giving him meds. Like Tylenol, Motrin, cough syrup, anything. He's like, he's a whole other ballgame. So, then what... I guess because it was so difficult to give him meds, I don't know, he did end up with a small ear infection that in return turned into pneumonia. And my baby and I spent last weekend because last Saturday night, we were spiked up to 104 point something, and he had quit eating, he had quit drinking, he was not having enough wet diapers, he was not having enough dirty diapers. Like, it scared me. And about Saturday evening, I was like, okay, enough is enough. Taking him to the ER. Took him to the ER. And did the COVID test on him. It came back negative, which I knew it would, because I knew it wasn't COVID. Just because the symptoms weren't the same. Yes, there was a fever. Yes, we had coughs. There was no shortness of breath. There was no loss of senses, loss of taste or smell. Nothing of that sort. It started out as a normal seasonal head cold. It just got worse from there for him. Well, let me back up. Friday, last Thursday, I called his pediatrician, and I said, hey, I need to get an appointment for my son for tomorrow, to see his pediatrician. And they're like, oh, well, we don't have anything till October. And I'm like, no, my son needs to see his pediatrician, like, now. Obviously, he can't wait till October. So the girl does some stuff, I guess, and finds an appointment for Friday at 8 a.m. or 8:30 or something like that. I said, okay, perfect, great, I can be there. And I had my parents watch my daughter, and I took Levi to the doctor's office. And when we got there, I signed him in, and it said no appointment on file. So it says, go see the receptionist. And they're like, no, That was for 8 a.m. yesterday. I'm like, how is that possible when I didn't call till 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh, well, somebody made a mistake. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, my son's been running a temperature for a week now, or 3 or 4 days now at this point. Something like that. I don't remember. And he needs to be seen. Well, the nurse practitioner's here. You can see her. I said, fine. So I go see her. She was super sweet. You know, she's sweet. I love her. You know, she was great with Levi. Very comforting, very nice with him. And she says, well, his ears are a little red. And looks at his tonsils. Looks at his throat. And she's like, they're a little phlegmy, like one side is, so it's strep. Didn't administer the strep test. Strep throat test, but said it was strep. Put him on amoxicillin. Started that with him. And by Saturday, he was still spiking really high fevers. And Saturday evening, I said enough is enough. And I took him to the ER. And like I said, they administered the COVID test. It was negative. They did a chest x-ray of him. And there was a small shadow or something of pneumonia that they wanted to see. That they said he has pneumonia. That was brought on by an ear infection. Okay. So they're like, you're not going home. You're going to the hospital. And so we spent we didn't get to the hospital till 3 o'clock in the morning. My poor baby was not feeling good. They administered some meds to him. The head nurse there looked at him, saw him, and noticed that he was making, I guess, what they call the bunny nose or something. Basically, he was having a little trouble breathing. He was kind of, which I had kind of started to notice, that, like, he was kind of, like, just breathing a little faster than he should have been. And so they put him on oxygen, and we spent from Saturday night till Monday afternoon in the hospital with him, which was probably the scariest thing I've gone through as a mom. Just them both being sick and knowing that there was nothing I could do to ease my son's comfort. And you know, it was very hard. It was very, very hard. But we are now on day 4. They put him back on amoxicillin. And so he's been on that for 4 days now. And he's doing really good now. Like, he's back to eating, he's back to drinking. Like, his drinking's still a little, he's drinking a little less than I would want him to, but I think that's because from coughing and stuff so much that his throat and muscles are just sore and it's just raw. But I think with the amoxicillin and stuff, I think that's starting to go down, and I think he's really starting to feel better. I'm finally starting to feel better. I finally have started getting my cough under control. The baby, poor little thing, like, she not only had this head cold, but she was teething as well. Her canines came in. And so she was getting double whammed with it. And now my husband has it, now Joe has it, and he's at the peak of it where you just feel like you hit a brick wall, and like nothing's making it better. Nothing is working right now. And I've got him taking, what finally broke it up for me was Robitussin. I took that every 4 hours on the dot, and for a couple days, and I haven't had to take any today because I haven't felt the need to it. Which was awesome because I'm tired of it. And tomorrow, excuse me, I think I still have the cough. Tomorrow I am dropping the kids off with my brother because they are both well enough, no more fevers, that I feel comfortable enough to leave them with my brother and my little niece. And I'm going to go and get my hair all prettified. I'm going to go get some highlights and get it chopped off a little bit because it's Florida and it's hot and it's just time to tame the beast. It's time. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So I am excited. So excited. But yeah, so that's kind of the little update, I guess, is where we're at with everything. Is everybody's getting better. It's been an eventful week. Last weekend was very scary for me as a mom. And it's just been a very crazy 2 months for us. And I'm hoping that once Joe is over this cold, that life just gets a little easier, a little simpler for the summer. And we can all be enjoying it and having fun this summer. And yeah, I'm just done. I'm done. So yeah. If you liked this little update video, give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit the red subscribe button. If you want to, come follow me on TikTok. I'm updating more there than I am on here these days. There's more videos of the kids and me and my, life in general. It's a little easier to upload a 1-minute video versus like 12 minutes on YouTube. So anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. And my TikTok name is the same as it is on here. Scratch that. It's 2018 on, I believe, TikTok. And I think it's 2019 on here. PCOS Mama. But it's PCOS Mama. 2018 or 2019. I don't remember which one I put on there. But come follow me over there. And you can follow me here. I'll post when I can. But yeah. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Lots of love. Lots of baby dust. Talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.